boy. Now, I am absolutely terrified. Let me explain. Last episode, we found the end portal, and now we just need to fill it up and actually go to the end. But I found out something very dark, something very sinister. The normal dragon is not what it may seem. There is a mod in here that dramatically changes the dragon. It's called the Savage Dragon mod, and well, I have technically fought a dragon from this mod before, and it was terrifying. I was also incredibly overpowered in that pack, and I feel as though in this one, I am not so. So this may lead to a little bit of prepping for this particular dragon fight, and had I not found out that this dragon was changed, I would have not prepared at all. So I think I need to head back home and prepare for some interesting changes. Now, the first thing to make sure I am prepped for is that I have my trinkets equipped. So I have foregone one of my charms in order to have 2 totems of undying inside of my hero slot. I also have the fire warding ring, which should prevent fire damage. Even though this obsidian skull will protect you up to 30 seconds, this one is indefinite. So I actually no longer really need said obsidian skull, which is great. It opens up a slot in our inventory. I'm also using the mana ring, but something to note is the Eye of Nebula is probably what I want to use here. And this will allow me to teleport to hopefully the dragon's location, and this will grant me some damage increases going on here. So I will end up having some magic damage increases, and I don't know how that is actually going to affect the dragon, if it does at all, but we will take magic damage resistance, which is great because I'm pretty sure the splash potions that the dragon spills out do magic damage. So this will help us resist that. And so this will be pretty nice, hopefully for damage, and also it will be nice for that nice resistance. Something else that I might want to do is with my feeding upgrade. Right now I am consuming steak, but I think golden apples will definitely be my friend, and potentially some enchanted golden apples. Having those in my inventory will also be very nice. So I should be able to put these as my food source and actually consume golden apples, and then for the emergencies, consume the enchanted versions. Now, I do have myself a cog loader that should be able to take out the end crystals, but if those do not, then I do have an emergency bow with power and affinity, and I also have a bed that we are going to place at this portal before we actually activate it. So that way, if I die, I should have an easy way of hopefully getting back to my grave. And easy. Yeah, I don't know if I should use that word yet. Now, this dragon has a lot of anti-cheese mechanics, so no bed will actually work to actually take damage, or TNT will hopefully work on taking these guys out. At least, so I think. It does say that beds technically should not work, so don't expect to be able to do that. Also, don't go flying in this dimension with an elytra or anything like that with the dragon, because it will tear you down to the ground and will murder you very quickly. Believe me, I've experienced this before, and it's not fun. Now, a part of me hopes that this cog loader doesn't absolutely just shred the dragon, but if it does, it does. If it doesn't, then we're in some trouble. We're in some trouble. This sword can do some good damage, but it is nothing compared to the cog loader, and if this dragon has excess health, we're going to have a problem. And also, I think the end crystals can also respawn. Yeah, that sounds awful. The fact that we, to get here, already required all of these eyes in the first place. Oh yeah, speaking of the eyes, we do need to pop all of these off because today we're going to have to use these to open our portal. Do I sound horrified yet? Because I am. I'm very scared. I mean, I guess we could just go ahead and head to the end portal itself. Oh, and go ahead and activate the portal at least. So to do this, I will start it off. Magical Eye. Oh, that's interesting. And we'll just get all of the eyes ready to go by placing them in just like so. Oh boy. One at a time. The wither. All of these eyes basically having their own story associated with each other. Also, I definitely want to remove the lava that is down below here. I never liked the idea of having lava under the portal. It is quite honestly scary. And hopefully there's no chest down here. This would be a good way of finding out. Oh, all of this to kind of calm my nerves before we go on a pretty epic adventure. Oh, goodness. I bet like a glowstone would be good there, at least. To kind of light this area up. To make it look a little bit brighter. There we go. Perfect. All right. There's another eye. There's our old eye. The cryptic eye, which is an insane find that we got. Okay. The exotic eye. And then we have ourselves the evil eye. And then the last eye, being the lost eye, should open the portal. Oh boy. Oh, this is insane looking. All of these eyes ready to go. Let's go ahead and do the one thing we need to do, and that is set our spawn location right here. And that way, if we die, we should teleport back here, and we should be able to just pop right back on in. Now, I have some building materials to hopefully help us in this journey. Oh, but this is going to be something else. So without further ado, let's try this out. Oh, I am honestly worried. The end. Okay, and we spawned in what seems to be a pretty decent location, actually.
Rocks, pale as bones, hanged up above infinite, all-consuming blackness. The end is almost like a fever dream.
That is so horrifying every time I hear that. But here we are. To battle. Oh, man. I hope I'm ready for this. This definitely needs to go in my backpack. The bow needs to stay here. And I have no idea what to expect. Is the dragon going to spawn? Is the question. It does. As soon as we walk up here, the dragon is now spawning. Oh, and this is going to generate the portals. Oh, these are going to be interesting to try and take out. Because they are kind of covered. Sort of. But I'm hoping my cog loader can actually take these out. Oh, this is going to be very challenging. All right, moment of truth. The dragon. And does this do any damage at all? Oh, it's very little damage. Does this take them out? It does. Okay. There's phantoms. Oh, we're getting hit with absorption and regeneration. We just ate, so that's what we got hit with. Oh, goodness. Okay. So I'm hoping that I can at least maybe teleport up to those locations. But I'm glad that my cog loader here can actually take these crystals out. Okay, there's another one down. Oh man, are Endermen after us? I'm gonna have to summon. Okay, it's a trap. What does this mean? Oh, I don't know. I love how we are getting teleported away from their attacks. This could be bad though. Could I get a better angle on taking these crystals out? Oh, he's shooting at me. Okay, so that definitely does work. I do have a better angle. This is where we're going to have to sort of stay, though. Oh, shoot. Can I teleport to the dragon? Let's see. Oh, that did not work. That did not work. I'm very interested by this. I think that one got broken. Okay. Whew, the random teleportation is very concerning on my end. Yeah, the gun is definitely not doing anything whatsoever. We are going to have to wait till the dragon lands. And then I'm going to be able to try this. Oh, it just teleported me. No! There's no way! How am I supposed to be able to fight him up there? I can't even make it up there in time. This is impossible. There we go. Okay, so we are doing some damage. Is this doing any damage? No. So we have to use the sword. Wow, this is going to take a while. But this appears to be the way that we are going to do this. Oh my goodness, it's going to stand here forever? I mean, I'm kind of fine with that. Okay, but we do have to go up from the bottom. Wait, there's a crystal right here that's healing it. What? So we just have to keep a constant eye on crystals that could potentially regenerate this thing's health back. But there we go. We are chomping away, little at a time. So here we go again with the dragon just landed. It didn't stay there for long. I almost feel like I need to make some paths that allow me to get up here a little easier, because right now it is incredibly difficult for me to be able to teleport here. So maybe some like sides open like this will at least allow me to get up here in some capacity. Because right now the dragon just completely wrecks me. It's awful. And yes, we still have things like regenerating the dragon. Oh, there's so much going on right now. This is going to be one of the most awkward positions to be in right now. I'm like in the belly of the beast. I have no idea. I wonder if some of my magic spells would actually work on this dragon. Just keeping an eye out on all of the crystals alone is insanely difficult. All right. And here we go again. Let's do this. Come on. Big damage on that 150 bonus, which I am getting every now and then. Those are big. We got this. Oh, we got it. That's it. Big numbers. There we go. And we've done it. We have defeated the dragon. Oh, and we want to make sure we keep everything in our inventory that dropped from this, especially all of the experience.
With dragons' imminent demise, this place seems even more empty and purposeless than before. Where we wander those fractured, deserted lands, or return to the facade of sanity and liveliness the overworld provides. Of course, we both know the answer. You cannot resist exploring the unknown. It is now or later.
We are gonna definitely explore. Why would we just do this just to go back to the overworld? That would make this whole journey absolutely meaningless. Why would I? That was an insane battle with the dragon. An absolutely insane battle. Let's hope this doesn't just fall into the portal, by the way. And it did. That is now back at spawn, by the way. Oh, so we'll have to make sure to go back and get our dragon egg back at spawn. But something new opened up. And yes, we now have a new portal to be able to go exploring in. By the way, all of the stuff we just got was a bunch of dragon skin. So this dragon skin we can actually make a new spell book with if we have ourselves a ruined one, which we'd have to find those. We got a couple of dragon skulls. We got a shader grab bag, which just drops from bosses. And we got the Taken version. I wonder if that's a reference to Destiny. No telling. But, because there are Taken in Destiny. But we got some Ender Pearls. We also ended up getting some Dragon Swinewoo? Something like that. I completely butchered sinew. Yeah, there we go, sinew. Yeah, so that was pretty good, and a bunch of arcane essence, honestly, from taking on the dragon. That's insane. That was a very long dragon fight. It took quite a bit of time to take that dragon down, and the mechanics were honestly pretty fun. That 100% kept me on my toes, and I was expecting to die the entire time. I think the one thing that kept us alive, though, was those golden apples that we've found while looting in the overworld, which definitely prepped us for this journey, and we went through quite a bit of them because we had a stack in here. Now we need to travel to the End City, and one of the best ways to do that is by tossing an ender pearl into the center part here and getting super lucky to do that, and not falling into the void, by the way. That would be a bad idea. I could potentially branch up here, or we could teleport up here. That's honestly another option. Yeah, we could just teleport up here, and I wonder if I go ahead and just place this block here, this should make this quite easy to get an ender pearl through. Yeah. Did that work? No, it didn't. Okay, so I'm going to have to block off a few blocks here in order to actually get this over. Perfect. And then, boop. And that should have taken us through. There we go. Just takes a minute. And hopefully we're not falling to our death.
I wandered those lands many times. A desolate reminder of everything that was, and all that could have been.
Ooh, that is super ominous. Very ominous. Now, I have the teleport ability, but it doesn't seem like it would be a good idea or wise of me to technically use that. However, I do, if I remember, have a glider. And this glider could be kind of helpful when combined with the proper spell. For example, the Burning Dash, I have used this to activate that. And this actually gives us a really nice early elytra, which is very, very handy, actually. Wow. Okay, perfect. Oh, goodness. Whoa. What are these? So this has some really cool stuff, apparently. Oh, there's this thing. Oh, an endophage. These guys are really gross, as they can technically probe you. But I'm going to take it and the item that it gives, which is a capsid, which, by the way, is capsid 19, 100% a reference to the dreaded COVID. But this thing has some other capabilities to spawn in bosses later on, which are pretty cool. What is this thing? What are you? Oh, those are bouncy. The endermites are bouncy too. The endermites are bouncing all over the place. Okay, I've got to continue on because we need to find an End City, because I really, really want a normal elytra. Isn't it crazy that even in modded, something like the elytra just feels empowering? It really does. It really feels freeing. Now, I know you may be wondering, Chosen, why are you not using your airship? And honestly, I don't actually know. We can definitely use an airship in the end, and we probably should. I've just got to be insanely careful and hoping that I don't cause any problems or look at Endermen or things like that. I just don't want to be knocked out of the air and be forced into the void, because that sounds horrifying. And wow, there is a lot of crazy stuff going on. I have no idea what these green things are in the world. I'm just observing everything around me, and it is very mesmerizing. Someone flipped the End City upside down. At least that's what it looks like. These are in dungeons? That definitely looks like a spawner dungeon. Now, there are things after me. This seems kind of interesting. There is just a loot barrel just floating right here. But I can't seem to access it? Because is it a chest? Oh, I can't even... Well, I can't interact with this block. That's weird. When I landed, I seem to have made a friend. Hello. Goodbye. Oh. Don't take my stuff. Oh, wait. You're oh, I thought he was invincible for a minute. I had to take my boat down? Okay. Maybe I can teleport up here? Well, that definitely didn't work. Maybe I can dash? Well, that also did not work, but maybe I can dash. I'll also teleport. You know what? It's probably best if I just build up there and figure out if I can't access this potential loot chest. Aha. And here I am. There we go. I was able to open it. Endless biome bottle of void and a diamond. There's seemingly tons of wildlife. All kinds of stuff. This is from Unusual End as well. An ender blob block. Very endery. Also, look at these little fish. Cosmic cod. Whoa! What are you? Void elemental. Holy smokes, that has so much health. And it spawns a void portal. After all of that. An ender firefly. Why do these things seem like they have so much health? Or is just my gun useless here? Yeah, it will feel crazy good once I actually get an elytra. Because just using these airships, I feel very vulnerable, if that makes any sense. Like, incredibly vulnerable. I feel like it would only take a couple of hits from another one of these mobs in here. And that's it for my airship and me falling into the void. Fading blocks. Oh, those are cool. Those are very interesting. Those remind me a lot of the blocks from the Twilight Forest. Okay. Unusual End. Firefly eggs. And this must be from the Unusual End mod. Chance of being teleported. That doesn't sound good. A tasty armor. You can eat your helmet? That's interesting. Chorus pie. And then we get ourselves an ender chest, which I am actually going to silk touch. Perfect. Oh, wow. Do you think this building right here contains any good loot? I mean, that's what I'm after, right? I mean, aside from in-cities. What is this place? This is from the Endless Biome mod as well. I just don't know how the interactions with this building work. It's very unusual. This looks like a button, so do I push it? Oh. Oh, now that's cool. These teleport you to, like, the other side? Oh, it's a puzzle game like Pokemon. Oh, that's actually kind of clever. So we need to keep our cardinal directions, like north takes us here. That takes us up. But it also has a chance of teleporting us somewhere else. Okay, so choose here. That takes us there. That takes us here. That takes us up. No way I'm going to get lucky here. Oh my gosh. And that grants us a couple of items. And I wonder if there's even more items to be found here. What? Oh. Oh. What is this? Can we not break this item? Oh, we can. It was shooting me. And I'm assuming we should break this too. It gives us shears. I don't know if that's necessary for this. But this is kind of nifty. So we have a parkour course. And we should work our way through this. Okay. What is happening? Oh, I'm stepping on these blocks. These pressure plates. Okay, and this is... I don't know how an enchanted book dropped. Oh, Vlooping. That must have been an enchanted book that we just got that was on an item frame that was inside this building here. Okay. This is a neat little mod. I like this. We're also given some hose, which are pretty useful. And I'm guessing this teleports us straight out? Ah, interesting. I wonder what the whole puzzle was here, because I have no idea. There's a redstone button here. Interesting. Yeah, ultimately we're at the top of this thing. Huh. Very cool. So I wonder what these graffiti shards are actually used for. Looks like making a phantom block. They're used for some of these building materials, but also a loaded core. I wonder what that actually does. Apparently this will like sort of protect you from the void from my sort of research. Interesting. So it will just take and use up the core and teleport you out of the void. Pretty useful. I believe this structure right here is also another one of those structures from this mod. Now, after a ton of exploring, wouldn't you know it, right here, a fabulous end city, but it isn't a normal end city, but it does have a bridge leading up here. However, I don't see a boat, nor do I know if a boat structure, for example, from this, actually spawns. I have no idea. This is like a custom generated thing, so I have no idea. I do, however, want to take this thing on, and this is going to be kind of interesting, actually. So, I need to put all of this away in my backpack for now. We are going to be experiencing quite a bit of floating, but I should be able to take this on, like no problem, because we have the ability to dash. Ooh, interesting. Okay, so yeah, exploring this, I don't see like a standard boat, and I would hope that that would actually be the case, to be able to find like a standard boat. Also, using this gun is just ridiculous against these shulkers. What even? I feel like they have resistances. I don't know. They have 123 health. Everything here is insanely overpowered. Oh my gosh. So now I definitely want to explore this. I should be able to teleport. Yes, there we go. Into these areas, and maybe there is some good loot to be had inside of these chests. I mean, that's the whole reason we're here, right? Is to loot. So if we take the elevator up here, we should be able to see... Oh, okay. There is a spawner in here that apparently contains shulkers. I just got teleported into. And these are shulker boxes. Very interesting. All of these are shulker boxes, by the way. So does that mean there's definitely more to this? I think that is a yes. We should teleport up here. And we'll just continue our teleportation up to the top. Oh, this is so good. Iron's spells makes this perfect. We've just got to, well, get rid of that. And then check in here. Is there supposed to be an elytra inside of these? What is that? Binds to desired location by pressing shift right click. While standing there, you can then left click on a living creature to teleport the creature to that location. So this can like just teleport mobs to that location. Also, does this work? Oh, we have creative flight right now. Oh, that's fantastic. So yes, I definitely want to nab as much of this loot as possible. We just got a nebula. Okay, interesting. All right, let's move all of this. We already have a lot of this, but these orbs of temporary flight are going to be very helpful for exploring this. But my main concern... Ooh, astral dust. This is used for some good stuff too. My main concern is going to be hopefully finding an elytra. That's really what I want. Yeah, we're finding all of this in Phantasm? Yes, and then the orbs, and they also got an in crystal. As if I really want to summon another dragon. No, thank you. Now, this can't be the only thing here. There are other towers, and I believe this is a tower here. This is just the upper part, I think, of this whole tower, because there is another one over here, and I have no idea what this holds. Looks like just more shulker boxes, potentially. It's definitely what it looks like. This is just more empty shulker boxes. Oh, there's got to be an elytra in here. Surely. Maybe it resides in this tower? If we go over here? This tower possibly doesn't have it anyway in there either. I mean, it could be here, but we were just in this. Just noticed there's another floor down here. Oh, and we immediately got teleported. Oh no. Maybe we can get over here. Okay, perfect. We've just got to get rid of all of these and try not to get teleported. Oh goodness. There's just so much going on. Yeah, so I have no idea. Maybe we still have to find one that has, yeah, maybe we still have to find the location that actually has a ship. Now, as far as finding another one goes, it's very nice because we do have these orbs of temporary flight that give you 5 minutes of creative flight, and this will allow me to hopefully find another one a lot faster. Oh, please be one with a ship. Oh, it has a ship! Oh god. I have spent like 4 of these temporary orbs of flight to try and find one of these. I have only found one other in-city and it didn't actually have one. And these things are very far apart. Oh, goodness. But we have one. And, oh, something to mention. Alex's mobs is in here, which means that potentially this is going to have mimics on it. And I should be prepared for those. Can they actually shoot from a gun? I probably don't want to do that. I think I want to use my spells to potentially get rid of these guys. But there is a high chance, a high likelihood of mimics being on here, and they will grab my armor. Okay, I don't see any yet. Probably a good thing. Oh, okay. You're not one of them. Thankfully. These guys have... Oh, there's one. Oh, there's mimics. Oh, God. And he hit me. He hit me. Oh, let them fall to the ground. These guys have the ability to drop an item that does let you kind of duplicate items, but... Ooh, they can be incredibly dangerous if you're not careful. Like, very dangerous. Let's go ahead and get these guys wrecked. We've definitely got to break the spawners, or this will be a never-ending battle. And... oh no. I keep forgetting I have flight. This is dangerous with our ability that we have that can teleport us away from danger. Even though it can teleport us right into danger as well. Very dangerous. Okay. Whew, we're good in that regard. Alright, now, the elytra should be here. And I think it's in this chest. Because I don't see, like, a thing on the wall. Oh, it's in the chest. Oh, thank goodness. I really wanted an elytra. So bad. So very bad. Well deserved. Now to just steal the rest of the loot in here. And we should be good. Oh, yes. All of these tomes have a bunch of XP. I like to take the diamond items because these can be crushed down later on into more diamond stuff. I am so ready to teleport back home, though. So ready. But first, before I do that, I do want to make sure to set a location for home here in this place. Now, another thing I also want to grab is going to be the dragon head. Oh, given the ability to do that. Come on now. Come on. I can't with these things hitting me. Oh, it's awful. Oh, I think there's phantom spawners as well. Inside. This is so hard to nab when you have all of these things after you. Oh, come on. Alright, the frustration ensues at this very moment. Come on, don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me. Let me get it. Oh, thank goodness. So, now we have the dragon head as well. Can't forget that. Oh no, what do I do about this mimic? I mean, I could kill it, but it also gets a gun. Oh, that is horrifying right there. Okay. Thankfully, it doesn't seem like it knows how to shoot the gun. Oh, but it does get one, which just that alone, looking at you, is kind of horrifying. I think this location will be perfect, and we can call this End Islands. Whew. And now we have our other location saved. This is a crazy journey. So with all of that excitement, there's still tons more to do in this dimension, but I think now we should definitely head back, and I think it's time to build our elytra. So if we just teleport back to home base, we should be good. Ooh. What a journey that was. Between the dragon and actually facing the challenge of finding the end city. Whew, I'm a little wore out today. So with all of those extra levels that we just got, we can now use that to combine a couple of books and get ourselves at least mending and unbreaking on this. Oh, and now we have ourselves a nice elytra. Now there are other elytras. I know the base elytra is definitely fantastic. This is Grace of Creator, provides the ability to freely fly at the cost of quickly consuming your experience. That's very interesting. When in range of a beacon. So this is like a different one compared to the Gift of the Heaven. But, oh man, oh, this says negated with, oh, so you can just fly anywhere with the Grace of the Creator. It'll just use your experience. That's kind of interesting. But yes, there are a ton of different things. Like we can combine this to have an elytra built into our chess piece whenever we do fight the Cataclysm boss. And yes, we also have the ability to set up a forge and make this one elytra absolutely unbreakable. And then if we take this, we can put this in our back slot, and now we have an elytra in our back slot. And if we teleport, we can basically continue flying, or we can use the dash spell to continue our glide. That is fantastic. Oh, this is some nice flight, and it is so nice to be able to freely glide around. I love the elytra. Now, making this thing unbreakable as soon as possible seems like something worth doing, because the losing that thing, I just don't think I can fathom going and trying to find another one, or even fighting the dragon to be able to duplicate it. It just doesn't seem like a good idea. So that means it looks like Forbidden and Arcanus is going to definitely be on the to-do list very, very soon. But guys, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, be sure to click that subscribe button if you haven't already, and well, give this video a huge thumbs up. And with that being said, I look forward to seeing you in the next one. And without further ado, I think it's time to thank the amazing supporter of today's episode. And that amazing thanks is going to go out to Huff. Thank you so much for your amazing support by choosing to support me over on Discord by becoming a Discord premium member and supporting me in one of the best ways possible. I really do appreciate you guys. That really does go a long way. And in my way of thanking you, I do like to provide world downloads. So every 10 episodes, I do publish those for those of you who do support any tier. And thank you guys so very much. No matter what platform you support me on, it really does go a long way and helps me when we get to points, for example, like this in series, when they go past like episode 30, typically the views just trend down, and that's just how it is. But because of you guys, I am able to continue pushing through series regardless of how low the view count goes. So big heart to all of you guys who do choose to support, and also big heart out to all of you guys who choose to watch and have clicked that subscribe button, because you matter as well. So without further ado, I think it's time I shall fly away with my new shiny elytra, and off I go to the next episode. I hope you enjoyed, and as always, thanks for watching. Bye!